Thanks a lot for the information, Doc. Vital information, and of course, it made me hungry. So, roasting a cabbage makes for a satisfying vegetarian dinner, of course, especially when it's covered in a creamy Clover Classic dairy snack dressing. Winter comfort at its best, and Gabi's back in the kitchen to show us exactly how this works. So, Gabi, it's actually an honor cooking with you. You know that it's been a while.
Oh, I know. It's so nice to see you. It's been so long.
Also, I like the fact that the height is working in the kitchen as well. This is the best. Okay, so take us through this. So, some people, if they want to go a bit more bougie,
yes,
with their client, they'll say, like, I'm going to prepare cabbage.
I have no idea what that means. So you please tell me.
Cabbage.
Oh, cabbage, right. Yeah. I was like, I don't know if that's a new word.
Let's do cabbage.
Yes.
So let's do cabbage the right way. Clover Classic.
So as you say, our cabbage, we've now sliced it 4 lengthways.
Love it.
And yeah, so we basically sliced it lengthways into 4. So you have your nice big chunks here. So this means it will not fall apart. And actually, Carl gave me a really cool tip earlier.
Thank you.
If you ever want to do it on the bride,
yes,
just wrap it with a bit of string, which I thought was very smart. So I will definitely remember that.
A chef told me that I'm smart. Thank you. Daymate, you're the best. All right. Glad. So talk to me about what you're about to do. Are you preparing, is this going to be a marinade or something for it?
This is like a marinade for it.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've got our olive oil here, which you put a generous amount.
All right.
Going to season with a generous amount of salt, some black pepper. And then we've got our spices over here. So we've got our garlic powder.
I love the powders, hey. You know, when I discovered those powders, I used to see them on, like, you know, TV and stuff. But then they became available on, you know, the shop shelves. And I was like, oh, my goodness, this is great. And they're perfect for all sorts of proteins and vegetables.
Yes.
And they're just an easy way of getting that really great flavour into them. So
yeah, it's nice. And especially if you're not someone that cooks all the time, you don't want to worry about buying fresh garlic, then it goes off and it's the whole thing. So pretty much I've also added some chili powder and some cumin. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil here, just because I see it needs a little bit more. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to simply dress this on our cabbage. And it's cool because that's going to permeate the cabbage that goes through the leaves a bit as well. Yes. It's going to just make it delicious. So while you're doing that, I would like to prepare something over here. A dressing. Yes. Okay, so I got some Clover Classic over here. I've decided to use something simple, smooth and creamy, and keep it plain because the flavour is all in there, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about half a cup, so 125 mils of this incredible. I think it's, let's go 3 tablespoons. That's about 125, give or take. Excuse my measurements, but that's what happens. I'm not a chef, so I'll measure what I need to measure when I go for it. Then, what I have here, I've got some lemon juice that I'm adding to the mix over here, as well as some lemon zest, always good to add. I just love what it brings, a touch of bitterness to balance some of those, those sweet flavors. And then I'm going to actually go in with some tahini. Now, tahini paste, how great is this for just elevating meals from sort of just average to spectacular? It's so good, honestly. And the nice thing is, once you have it in your fridge, it really has a nice long shelf life. So it's something that you can kind of, you know, invest in. And I add it to so many dressings at home. It goes just good, it just goes very well with lots of things. How's your that's my thing's good. How's your cabbage? Is your cabbage? It's looking marinated. I love it. Basically, all you're doing here is you're going to generously coat into your cabbage. Cabbage. And then we're going to pop it into the oven. You say it so beautifully. Say it again. Cabbage. Yes! And I'm going to pop it into the oven at 180 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes until it's basically cooked through. But you still want it to be a little bit al dente, so not too soft. And basically, as soon as it comes out, you're going to plate it, put your beautiful Clover Classic dressing on. Great. And then... And chef, let's just say for a bit of extra crunch, can we do some like, sort of nuts over there? Yes, definitely. I think what actually work really well is a bit of chopped pistachios if you want to be really extra. Yes. Or some toasted pine nuts. Oh, beautiful. But also simple almonds will also do the job very nicely. Love it. Well, there you have it. Yes. Simple cabbage with Clover Classic, plain yogurt. Go grab yourself the recipe at expressoshow.com. It's easy, it's simple, it's beautiful, it's delicious. It's from Chef Gabi. Thank you for having me.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.